Welcome to Apartment Luxe, where luxury meets imagination.
The arrival is quiet, almost understated, yet unmistakably grand. A private elevator opens directly into the apartment, revealing a space shaped by proportion rather than ornament. As the apartment opens fully, the living room emerges as its defining gesture. The space is expansive, wide rather than towering, designed with refined generosity rather than spectacle. Daylight pours in through broad windows, washing over stone, plaster, and leather with a clarity that feels distinctly Milanese. The room is sculptural, its geometry shaped by subtle curves and forward motion, as if the architecture itself carries momentum. At the center of the living room, the eye is drawn not to furniture, but to history. Two real vintage Alfa Romeo automobiles rest within museum-grade glass enclosures, positioned deliberately as the heart of the space. Around them, the living room unfolds with deliberate restraint. Seating is generous and sculptural, upholstered in rich leather that echoes the warmth of the automobile's interiors. Low-profile tables carved from stone sit with quiet authority, their mass balancing the fluidity of the room. Beyond the living area, the dining space reveals itself as a continuation rather than a departure. It is semi-separated by sculptural architectural elements that guide movement while preserving openness. A long dining table carved from warm stone stretches through the room, flanked by leather chairs arranged with ceremonial precision. Daylight filters in gently, creating an atmosphere suited for long conversations rather than formal display. The kitchen sits beyond, expansive and composed, its presence defined by scale rather than shine. Cabinetry finished in pale stone, and plaster rises seamlessly, concealing function behind flawless surfaces. Leather-wrapped accents and refined metal details add depth without distraction. The space feels disciplined, purposeful, an environment designed to support ritual, not spectacle. Connecting these public spaces is a broad gallery corridor, wide and unhurried. Its walls curve subtly, guiding movement forward while maintaining visual calm. The primary bedroom opens like a private suite within a grand Italian hotel. Its scale is generous, composed with wide clearances and deliberate symmetry. Venetian plaster walls curve gently, catching daylight as it moves across the room, creating soft gradients rather than sharp contrast. The floor beneath is warm stone, cool to the eye, grounding the space with a sense of permanence. At the center of the room rests a bespoke bed, designed as an object of presence rather than comfort alone. Its form draws directly from Alfa Romeo racing heritage, long, low, and confident in its silhouette. The headboard carries the language of motion, sculpted planes, forward tension, and refined curvature, all translated into leather-wrapped surfaces and polished detailing. Deep red accents appear sparingly, integrated into seams and edges, recalling speed and passion without excess. The bed feels architectural, intentional, and unmistakably Italian. Beyond the bedroom, the bathroom unfolds as a private sanctuary of scale and refinement. It is expansive, spa-like, and serene, yet unmistakably shaped by performance-driven design. The centerpiece is a sculptural bathtub formed from carbon fiber, its contours fluid and precise, inspired by the discipline of Italian engineering. The surface is matte and tactile, absorbing light rather than reflecting it, allowing form to speak quietly. Stone walls and floors wrap the space in calm, while glass partitions disappear into the architecture. The walk-in wardrobe continues the narrative of indulgence. It is generous in scale, arranged like a private boutique rather than storage. Leather-lined cabinetry rises with quiet confidence, punctuated by subtle lighting that reveals texture and craftsmanship. The space feels curated, calm, and deeply personal. Luxury measured by order rather than excess. The office reveals itself last, and it does so with authority. This is not a home workspace. It is a private study shaped by heritage and intellect. The room is expansive, its proportions commanding, its materials restrained and exacting. Daylight fills the space through broad windows, illuminating a monumental desk wrapped in leather and stone, positioned deliberately at the center. Along one side of the office, a real vintage Alfa Romeo rests within a museum-grade glass enclosure. The car is preserved with reverence, its mechanical beauty framed as a work of art rather than a symbol of status. The glass is pristine, almost invisible, allowing the car's form to speak without interruption. As the journey through the penthouse concludes, the identity of the residence is unmistakable. Every space is shaped by Italian mastery, by craftsmanship refined over decades, by emotion restrained through discipline. The vintage automobiles do not dominate the apartment, they anchor it. The furniture does not imitate performance, it translates it. This is a home where heritage is given room to breathe, where luxury is expressed through proportion and material, and where history is preserved not behind velvet ropes, but within the rhythm of daily life. If you enjoyed the tour, like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, and subscribe for more stories where luxury meets imagination.